Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, it's me, and I am sitting in my car at the beach enjoying the nice, cool weather because summer has officially hit the Pacific Northwest. And even though it says it's only 75 degrees outside when you are used to it being 45 to 53 degrees at most, 75 is like, oh my god, kill me. So, here's my current view right now. Big little crow right there. But yeah, this is my view. So, yeah. Oh, man. So, this is like, what is it? Today's June 30th. You're probably going to be seeing this July 1st. Because, well, I always upload stuff on weird schedules or whatever. But, anyways, yeah, I've had a really interesting last couple of days. I had a complete, total bipolar meltdown the other day, and like did the Teresa, whatever her name is, from the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and like damn near flipped a desk over, and just like went completely off on this person. Just everything that they had done that day just triggered my bipolar, and there was absolutely no way that I could handle it any longer. And I snapped, and I started yelling and screaming at the person, and just like, what the hell is your issue? To give you just a little bit more of a backstory, I've been helping somebody. Well, you know what? No, I don't even need to go into the backstory. Just know that I had a bipolar episode where I completely just broke down and couldn't handle it. So, anyways, had several people call me that had witnessed that, and just like, dude, Michael, are you okay? Because you're always so mild-mannered and just whatever, and we heard you like just absolutely lose your shit on this person, and what's going on. So I told them what was going on, and just shit I'm not really at liberty to talk about right now, just due to like confidentiality and stuff like that. But yeah, it was pretty bad, and so I ended up apologizing the next day and was just like, I'm sorry, but I got triggered, and that's what happened. And I had to remove myself from the situation, so that's kind of why I stormed off and left, because things were only going to get worse, and so on and so forth. And the people that I had to apologize to, well, I didn't have to apologize, but the people that I did apologize to were really understanding, and they said, I'm sorry that happened, or whatever else, and so on and so forth. So that was one thing. And then I haven't been able to really kind of snap out of just being in this like summertime blues depressive funk that I'm in right now. And it's so weird. I'm like the total opposite of everyone else in the universe. Like, they see it as beautiful and sunny outside, and I get like depressed, and I want to stay in until it's nighttime and then go out. I guess they call that being nocturnal or antisocial, whatever. But yeah, so I am forcing myself up to be outside right now. Like, the only thing I have been thinking about doing is going home and going to bed and just laying in bed all freaking day, and I really don't need to, nor do I want to do that. So the last couple of days there have been some like thunderstorms and stuff like that, and looking off in the distance there's some more thunderheads rolling in. And I've come to the conclusion that I don't mind summertime rain as much as I do wintertime rain. I know it's weird, rain is rain, but the rain that we've been having has just been kind of that like nice summertime rain that's heavy and warm, and then turns around and is like just kind of refreshing all at the same time, and is gone as quickly as it started. So that's been kind of nice. And then along with that, just trying to be outside more and doing things and just really appreciating summer and taking time to be thankful and appreciative of the things in my life and the natural beauty that I live in. This is so much more different than California. California, it's always hot and drab and like monotone in color. Here, I got these beautiful views, gorgeous vistas. I'm in the middle of the Olympic National Forest. There's just so much to do, and so that's something that I've really been trying to do lately, is just really kind of just be more meditative and thoughtful and thankful for those things that are in my life, and for those things that are that I'm thankful for, and I'm trying to be more vocal in that. And for people who are not bipolar or have any kind of emotional problems or issues like that, you would probably think, well, duh, that's what you're supposed to do. But I know that I don't always verbalize my thanks or my appreciation of things. And it's not that I'm not appreciative or that I'm not thankful or that I'm not happy that these things have been done or are being done for me. It's that sometimes it just doesn't register the same way. Point in case, yesterday I went out and I bought myself an Instapot. Now, for most of you who have been longtime viewers of my channel, you know that I live on a very tight, meager budget, and that I don't always have extra money to spend. Well, this just happens to be one of those times where I had a few extra bucks, and I've been wanting an Instapot forever. Like, my best friend got one, and then my other friend got one, then my sister got one, and I was just thinking, I do a lot of cooking, I enjoy cooking, and I do a lot of stuff in the crock pot already, and there's just so many things you could do with it. You can like make cheesecakes, and you can bake and full on cook everything in like a one pot meal and all this other stuff. So since Black Friday, Kroger has had Instapots in their store, and really since about January, they've had the same 4 Instapots. They had 2 3-quarts and 2 6-quarts, or it was the 9-quart. I can't remember which one I bought now. But anyways, so since January, I've been like just looking at these things, oogling them, and just like drooling over it and wanting them and all this other stuff. So last night I finally bit the bullet, and I went ahead and I bought myself one. And instantly I had buyer's remorse. And it was like I had to give myself permission to be happy and permission to make that kind of expenditure on myself. Now, the one that I got was normally $120, but they had it marked down for $59. And I just so happened to have like $80 paid all the bills and stuff this month. And I thought, you know what? Your bills are paid. Your rent is paid. Everything's caught up. You have just a little bit of extra money. Why don't you go ahead and treat yourself? And so I did. And I looked for every reason in the universe to put it back or to take it back. Like, I didn't even take it out of the box. Matter of fact, it's still sitting in the box in the paper bag that I brought it home in with the receipt on top of it, because I was that determined that I may take it back. And, even sitting here talking about it right now, you can't see, but off camera, like, my foot's like, shh, which is one of my nervous tick and habits. So, yeah, I called and I talked to my mom about it today, and she's like, Michael, you deserve it. You don't ever buy yourself anything big or extravagant. It's something for the house. You enjoy cooking. You're always doing your little one-pot meals or whatever. I ordered myself one. I absolutely love it. Don't beat yourself up over it. And so I was like, okay, you know what? Just like kind of getting that Mother May I type of permission really kind of like set it in stone that it was okay for me to have. So I'm part of the Instapot community now. Yay, or something. But on the flip side of that, now that I have one, I've seen recipes on how to create essential oils using Instapots. And I love, love, love having my own essential oils. And so I think after tonight's dinner, because I'm going to make myself up a pork roast, and I'll have that to eat on for the next couple of days. But I think what I'm going to do is, after tonight's dinner, I'm going to make myself some essential oils, because I just happen to have several large things of grapeseed oil laying around, and grapeseed oil is a carrier oil. So I think the first oil that I'm going to make is either going to be lavender, because there's a ton of lavender around me right now. Lavender in the Pacific Northwest, at least in the Olympic Peninsula area, is like gold. Like, everyone and their grandmother has lavender, and it grows wild all over the place, and so it will be fairly easy for me to wildcraft it. And also, right now, Devil Club is in bloom, and I found a couple of places where I can go and harvest that. And if you all remember from my Alaska trip video, I found that salve that is made with Devil's Club. So now that I have the Instapot, I can infuse the oils and stuff and make that salve. And if I can get it up and going the way that I hope I can then jar it up and send some back to my aunt, who really benefited from it, and give it to some of my other friends and family members, like Carmen's mom. She's 86 or 87, and she's got like a really bad neck, and she's been using topical CBD oils and stuff to like kind of alleviate that, and she's on a permanent pain patch and takes gabapentin and tramadol and all this other crap that a lady of her age, who is also diabetic, really doesn't have any business taking. So that's my thought, is to make something up like that and be able to benefit those people that I know and love in my life. And then I also have another friend who has just got done going through chemo, and she just got the notice that she may be completely done with chemo and so we're all hoping and praying that that's actually true, and like keeping our fingers crossed and everything. but she still has a lot of pain that residuates. I can word. She still has a lot of residual pain from that and stuff. So, just whatever I can do to help make people better and just bring a little bit of healing, love, and light into their lives. So, it's going to be an interesting experiment, and when and if I get it down pat, it's going to be a working Instapot, and I may even go out later on after I see if I like it or not, making up these oils or what have you, and just go get a 3-quart one that I can use solely for making essential oils and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that front. With the 4th of July coming up in a few days, don't really have much planned. I'm going to get to meet up with a couple of my friends, David Olivos and Steve Margraff, aka Knothead, who both of them are independent artists here in the Pacific Northwest. Knothead does more of like hardcore rap and punk type of music, and David Olivos is more street rap and just more rap and hip hop. So I'm really excited to be able to see both of them. It's been about a year since I've gotten to see either of them or really hang out with them. If you're not aware, actually, if you Google search David Olivos right now, you will see like the first 2 or 3 pages on Google is nothing but about him and his dispute with Adam Sandler. In Adam Sandler's last special, he did a song called Phone Keys Wallet or something like that. And back in 2015-2016, David Olivos actually wrote that song that Adam Sandler performs in his stand-up, but he calls his song Phone Keys Wallet Weed. And David has had multiple hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, and we were all like really shocked. Actually, I think I was the one that alerted David because I like blew up social media about it. I got on Twitter, I got on Instagram, I got on Facebook, Periscope, every platform that I could possibly think of, just blowing it up that he stole that song. And David even got a hold of me. He's like, dude, awesome, thank you so much for like bringing this to me. So no one at Netflix and no one in Adam Sandler's agency or whatever you want to call it, no one representing Adam Sandler has reached out to David Olivos. No one has done anything. And so I know myself and probably about 1,500 other people are boycotting anything that has to do with Adam Sandler. And it really freaking sucks because I liked Adam Sandler. I really appreciated his humor, and I really liked some of his movies. Even like some of his more stupider movies like Jack and Jill and The Cobbler and stuff like that. I appreciated it for the quirkiness, but yeah, they weren't his best movies, but I was that type of a fan of Adam Sandler. And I'm really going to date myself, but back when BMG and Columbia House used to send out CDs and stuff, I had every single one of Adam Sandler's CDs, and I think I even had some of his stuff on cassette tape. Like, so I'm an old school fan of Adam Sandler, and so it really kind of breaks my heart that he isn't acknowledging David Olivos, or even acknowledging the fact that someone on his staff has blatantly ripped off the song. Like, it's the same exact song, just the beat and the tempo is different. But it still has the same ups and downs, the same rhyme styles. Adam did add some of his own stuff to the song to make it relevant to his show and to like Chris Farley and David Spade and stuff like that. But for the most part, the meat and potatoes of the song is all about forgetting your phone, or making sure to remember your phone, remembering your keys, remembering your wallet. And I think even at the end, or toward the end of his performance or whatever, he even says phone, keys, wallet, weed. And like the whole stadium that he's performing in front of just like explodes or whatever. And I was just like, dude, not cool at all. So I'll leave a link to the video in my descriptions down below, and I'll also leave a link to David Olivos' social media, so you can go and check it out also. And then I'll also put in a link to Knothead, Steve Margraf, so that you can check out some of his stuff if you guys haven't heard of him already. But if you like independent artists, you're really going to love these two guys. They're really amazing, and just really good, down-to-earth people that are family-oriented and just coming up through the struggle and doing their best So anyways, guys, I noticed that I'm going on 23 minutes here, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. So if you've stayed with me this long, thank you so much. If you are a new time comer to the channel, please like and subscribe. And if you're on a mobile device, hit that bell icon so you get notifications whenever I update a video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. Or if you would like to send me a personal email, you can do so at hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And I will talk to you all later. Bye!